What up, it's your boy Roy Jones Jr. Right now you're checking out Linealboxing TV with Bertie. Don't miss it, the man is fantastic.
We're at Guildford City Boxing Club. If you kindly just introduce yourself to the camera.
Jimmy Lee, boxer Guildford City, 50 amateur fights, 47 wins, making my pro debut on 26th of March.
So you're well known in the amateur game. Just said a little bit about your record. Just explain some of the sort of records you've won.
8-time national champion, European gold medalist, boxed for England a number of times, Free Nation gold medalist. So yeah, hard career, but we're going into the pro ranks now.
So that was always the plan when it's going to the pros. Obviously COVID has thrown that all out the window. How desperate are you now to make your pro debut?
Well, as soon as I was 18 I always wanted to turn pro, you know, that was my asset. As soon as I was young to turn pro. I can't wait to fight now, get the pro debut out of the way and move on to bigger things.
So you're fighting on the Wembley card. Can you just explain a little bit about that?
SSC Arena, 26th of March, Richard Rackpour, Dan Aziz, Caroline DeBias, a number of top fighters fighting on the bill. Looking forward to it now.
We're just saying off camera, a lot of boxers, when they start, they do their sort of small shows. You're really going into the deep end. And these kind of cards, this is where you can really start impressing some really impressive people being there.
Well, like I said, 26th of March will show me skills and see what we're all about.
If obviously a lot of people in the amateur game know a lot about you, people that don't know about you turning pro, just explain a little about your boxing style.
Southpaw, long range boxer, can fight on the inside if need be, powerful. So we'll see what the 26th of March brings.
What weight are you going to be fighting at?
Super feather.
And you've done a lot of tickets for this fight as well, haven't you?
Sold near enough 13.5, 14 grand's worth of tickets. So a lot of support, a lot of fans, sponsors have helped out a lot. So I'm looking forward to it.
Fighting under John Edwards?
Under Johnny Edwards, he's my trainer and manager. Obviously promoter, Sky Sports and boxer. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good night. Just
explain a little about your relationship with John, because you've been with him right from the start, haven't you?
Well, I've been with John since I've been 3-year-old, you know, I've been on here punching.
Is that actually true? Is that when you actually started?
Ask John. Been on here since I've been 3-year-old, punching the bag, sparring. Then we went to Repton, decided to take the stuff up there, 4 years old, had a gym show. And it's gone from there really. Ever since a young age I've been with John, and to be fair, the bond's not going to be broken, you know.
Yeah.
He's always the one I wanted to turn pro with, so we're going to stay with him.
Obviously this has been the sort of journey. How excited are you going to be making this debut? A lot of people get a lot of nerves. You're just desperate to get in there, aren't you?
Listen, nerves are nothing to me. People say they fold under pressure, but I've had a lot of pressure through the amateur game, and we don't fold under pressure.
Does your style more suit a pro sort of style then?
Amateur pros, it doesn't make a difference to me. I can adapt to any opponent, anybody who stands in front of me. That's not an issue. Styles is not a problem. Whether it's fighting, boxing, getting there and have a war, that's no problem.
3 years of age though, that's been in your DNA, isn't it?
Well, there you go. Boxing's in our family. All my uncles used to fight. Miley, Tommy, Gabby, they were all national champions, you know, so following their footsteps along the road as well.
Who did you grow up watching at that age?
God knows. To be fair, I used to play football as well, so it was either football or boxing, and boxing took me edge, and I just dropped the football, and that was it. Ever since then, I've just gone on and done bigger and better things.
How's training been going? Obviously through COVID, you kept ticking over, but... Through
COVID, had a little rest, then got back in the gym, ticking over. There was pointless me killing myself, you know. I had nothing coming up, so just ticking over. Was hoping to have a debut before Christmas, but obviously with COVID again, we couldn't get no debut. So just ticking over, and the last 8 weeks has been solid. Training, cutting a little bit of weight, but apart from that, everything's been good. Sparring, strength and conditioning, fitness in here with Uncle Casey, pads and sparring with Johnny, everything's been perfect.
You said as well you've done a lot of tickets, obviously you've got a big following.
Well, it's pretty much family, you know, not really many outsiders have come. I've got a big family,
yeah.
So they'll be all there to support and hopefully put on a show.
So if people don't know you, are you on social media? Or?
I'm on social media, Instagram, Facebook. People can follow me. Still a few more tickets that can be brought via the link. I'll put that up as well, so if you want to come along and watch on the 26th of March, you're more than welcome.
And this is the start of the journey now, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the start, and hopefully by 1920 we can be on to fighting for titles.
Obviously, as your debut, what kind of opponent are you going to be facing? Is it a Eastern European journeyman? Is it going to
No,
be?
he's English. He's from Liverpool. He's had 7 fights, but to be honest, I don't care who it is. There's only one thing that's going to happen, and that he's going to get knocked out. That's all.
Is that what you're predicting? Is it?
I'm predicting a knockout. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's been obviously a lot of people in the amateur game have been talking about you for a long, long time. Do you feel that pressure going into your debut?
There's no pressure on me.
None at all.
I'm cool, calm and collective, and you'll see it on the 26th of March.
Perfect. Is there anything you want to finish on at all?
No, thank you. Just everybody for the support that's brought tickets, all my sponsors, that's Altel, Johnny Edwards, KZ, and my dad for training me, and I can't wait for the 26th of March.
26th of March, again, like we were saying, it's a big card. Like I say, you put on a good performance there, and they get you back on these shows, don't they? It's,
The performance, all that matters, as long as I get the win, but trust me, it's going to be an exciting night.
Well, Jimmy, thanks very much for your time. We'll look forward to your debut. We'll put this interview up, we'll put the links up, and watch this space, I suppose, isn't it?
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time.